Edition of Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm back in Elder Scrolls Online. I'm going to pick up right where I left off, trying to finish this for King and Country. If you remember from the previous episode, we made our way into this tower here, and we need to find a way to get rid of the harpies and stuff, which are invading this force, or holding them back as they're trying to raise it down. And we talked to this guy, and it sounds like he's going to help us out if we...
Clear us a path to the towers, and we'll take care of the rest. I promise we'll get the elf into position safely. Whether or not she can hit the target, well, that's a whole other question.
Right. So it looks like we're going to have to go out here, clear a target, clear a way for them to get inside, or to actually let loose the arrows. So I'm going to get out here and see what we got going on. So I've made it out here. Got the king still following me. We're going to kill some of these guys. And just see if we actually make some progress on this. Because again, I'm not really for sure I'm doing the right thing and what I should be doing. So we're going to find out really quickly. So I've made it down to a gate that looks like it's slightly open. There are some harpies around here, so it looks like maybe this is where we're supposed to be going, but no, I can't get through there either. So that's not good. Yeah, so I've got a quest here that says the hidden harvest, so destroy the harpy areas, and that should be, I mean, that sounds like the right thing. So it looks like these two towers right here. We're going to try to do that. So I've made it here to the tower, I think. So I think if I go to the top of it, we'll find what we're looking for.
But there are so many stairs.
No time for complaints either. We have a mission to complete.
All right, pushy orc. Just tell me when you want me to make the strike.
Now. Do it now.
Gusting winds, flying birds trying to eat us, fire everywhere. But that up there, that's a stationary target that needs an arrow in it. Just tell me when you want me to make the strike.
Loose your arrows. Very good, okay. Oh! That was cool. Alright, I definitely think we're on track here, and that's what we're supposed to be doing. Because that was the whole problem that the king was having down there. So let's go to the other one, the other tower, and we'll do the same thing.
Sure.
Okay,
Good
make
work,
it up to the
outsider.
top of the second one.
The wood elf is right behind me.
She needs to hurry it up. Oh!
I'm getting really tired of you orcs trying to leave me be... That's strange.
Whoa.
Where did the sergeant go?
That was awesome.
Typical. Now I know why Orsinium put out that call for help.
I did not expect that at
you're
all.
still
That's
here.
very cool.
Let me know when you want me to light the signal.
Get it going.
Do me a favor and
Loose
don't
'em.
let two Ares destroyed, no problem. Now, let's find the Breton alchemist.
Ah, they go flying. Okay, so now we're going to find the alchemist. Which, like, that's not him there. How are we going to do this? He's got to be, like, downstairs or something, because it's in a small area. Okay, looks like I'm in the area now. There's some harpies here. Let me deal with that. Here we go.
I'll just run and not look back.
Oh, it's over back here.
Wait, who's there?
Yeah, it's the eye.
I recognize that orc standing beside you. That's King Kurog. I'm honored that you and the king came to find me. I just wish you had gotten here sooner, before the rest of my squad was lost.
And what happened to your squad?
Well, we were supposed to wait until the nests were destroyed before heading inside to find the source of the Briarhearts. But the Winterborn, they found us, overwhelmed the soldiers. I ran. I'm not proud of it, but I'm alive. That's what matters.
And what's your mission exactly?
Someone has to destroy the source of the Briarhearts, and I've dealt with the Reach before. They're a rather unhealthy obsession of mine. I know their beliefs, the way they attune with nature. Those Briarhearts, they're as natural as you and I.
How can those monsters be natural?
I have an inkling, but I need to get inside to confirm it. I need to see how they're applying their magic. That will lead me right to the source of the Briarhearts. But you'll need to keep me alive. A lot of people are counting on me to succeed.
More escorting, you bet.
There's nothing else we can do out here. Let's get inside.
All right. How'd you get selected for
I was
this?
the only alchemist available.
He's following me now too, along with these two. So we're going to get into the fort now. So looks like we're going to be going through the main gate there. Interesting note here on this area, there are hag ravens. If you're familiar, especially with Skyrim and some of the other Elder Scroll games, they are a part of it that they're usually nasty creatures that will get you in trouble. So it's just kind of cool to see them in this incarnation here. You can see they are ugly things. And we're getting into
good.
the gate here.
You found him.
Yep, I got him. Now you too. All right, we're in, and everybody's just running in.
Shouldn't have any trouble finding what I'm looking for.
I sort of say, even though this is the Frostbreak
Keep your eyes
Fortress,
open. We're looking for a plant or a
just
root.
laid out like a
Something that
normal
doesn't
dungeon.
appear
So we're going to
quite
be.
natural.
This is kind of a delve here that we're doing. Wow, and it is messed up. Looks like we got this guy down here just going ahead and taking it all. We're going to be fighting a lot in here. We are, if you're new to this or just kind of interested in what's going on with Elder Scrolls Online, we are in the Orsinium content, and we're in 1 Tamriel now, which means if you start up Elder Scrolls Online, all content is kind of levelized, and you can be any class and venture to any zone. So it's the whole game is open to you at any time, which is a really cool addition. It at least works for the Elder Scrolls, since a lot of us that have played some of the previous Elder Scrolls content, like Skyrim and Oblivion, not Morrowind, but at least those two had levelized content as well, so it kind of feels natural compared to those games. I'm not a huge fan of that in general, as I think I do like feeling progression, and I think that kind of takes away from it, but it'll work for Elder Scrolls Online. It does kind of set it apart from other games. So let me dig deeper into this until we get to a point where something interesting happens. Well,
the tree must not be destroyed.
Maybe we've gotten to that interesting point. The what must not be destroyed? Okay. Yeah, so we're going deeper in now. Oh, I leveled up to 16. Very cool. Had a epic fight with a hag raven right there. That was pretty neat. And we're let me see where I'm at here on the map. So it looks like I've actually kind of gone around. This is a 2-layer map, so we're going to go around like this and then come back through. Okay, so not actually 2 levels. I just messed up. I need to go up these stairs here to get to the next part. Alright, so it looks like I've made it into the main area here, so I'm getting close to where I need to be. You can see it opened up to some sky and some trees in the courtyard. Bloody tree. Looks like there's been something majorly crazy here. Look, they got them growing out of the ground and growing into the trees. That is nuts. So we're going to go on, and there's something going on here. Oh, this is somebody else. I thought it was...
The supplies are still in there. We can't leave yet.
Where is he? What? Okay.
If my suspicions are correct, we shouldn't have any trouble finding what I'm looking for.
So don't do like me and run off without the alchemist.
Keep your eyes open.
You have to keep him with you.
Something that doesn't appear quite natural.
So I've got to go through all of that again, making sure he's with me and doing what we need.
Something odd, out of place. Something like this.
That. Yeah, that's messed up, man.
Now there's something you don't see every day. A tree growing out of a corpse. I'd say this is what we're looking for. This sapling is but a root, however. A small part of a greater whole.
So the heart grows on these tiny trees?
Reach magic corrupts nature. It uses its innate properties to forge terrible powers. The Briarhearts require a larger plant to nurture them and make them grow. But this vile sapling is certainly connected. I can feel energy flowing through it.
So what does this mean exactly?
We need to destroy some of these saplings. Cut off their power to weaken the central tree. Once weakened, I can apply an alchemical solution to the central tree, wherever it grows.
I know where it
and
grows.
Hopefully destroy it, roots and all.
Why don't we just find and destroy the central tree,
Breach
like I was
magic
trying to do?
invades nature, the way a plague violates an infirm body. It changes its host, taking hold and letting its corruption grow stronger.
All right,
Creates
so what do you want me to do?
defenses. Find the saplings and burn as many as you can. That will weaken the corruption and make the defenses more fragile. Meanwhile, I'll concoct a potion using clippings from these little ones.
All right.
Leave the elf here if you would. I could use the protection.
All right, she'll stay behind, keep you safe.
Leave the sapling I found alone. I'll use it to prepare and test my elixir while you burn as many of the others as you can. By the time you return, I'll have developed a poison powerful enough to eat through the central tree's weakened defenses. No, not exactly. In some ways it's the same, but in many others it's completely different. The last time I dealt with reach magic, they were utilizing vines as big as you or I. This is an entirely new type of twisted magic.
Well, how confident
Even
are you
for
that this will work then?
I'm completely confident of my abilities. That's just my nature. At its core, reach magic.
So, I've got to go find... so I've really messed this up because I'm doing this 2 or 3 times now. We got to go in, find as many of these little trees, and it looks like there's one right down here. Yup. And we're going to burn them. Burn them with fire.
As the only king in this dang place, you'd think I'd get to burn one of those saplings. But no.
No.
Suppose I have servants to do such things.
Alright, so it looks like I got several of them mapped, so I'm just going to go through, burn them really quickly. Okay, so I burnt the plants and returning to the alchemist, but where'd he go?
So, I don't suppose you maybe might have seen Alanon on your way back? Maybe?
What happened to him?
Listen, it wasn't my fault. Alanon sent me to get him some moss that grows on the walls down here. When I got back, the alchemist was gone.
Well, we have to find him.
Right, that's an excellent plan. But you should take this. Alanon said it was the last ingredient he needed to finish his elixir. I don't see his alchemy bag, so he must have the rest of the components with him. If the tree hasn't eaten them yet.
The tree ate Alanon?
What? No, of course not. At least, I don't think it ate him. But he told me that the Winterborn plant briarheart seeds in dead bodies. The seed eats the body, sprouts roots, and nourishes the tree. Or something like that.
You have
I wasn't
no
really
idea where we
listening.
should go look for him.
Well, I went that way to gather the moss, so he must have gone the other way.
Yeah.
Probably turn right at the bend ahead. Let's split up. We can cover more ground that way.
Of course. Good grief. So we're gonna go head in this direction again.
You got
here he
do
is.
something before I roast up here.
He's up in this cave above the fire. What are we supposed to do here?
Don't just stand there and watch me roast. Do something.
What are you doing
What
up
am
there?
I doing? I'm being roasted alive. What does it look like I'm doing? What's worse, they have my alchemy bag. The elixir was nearly complete when I stumbled into that Winterborn patrol.
All right. Let me see if I can figure out how to lower the cage.
No. We're running out of time, and you have a more important task to complete. You have to destroy the central tree. Otherwise, the Briarheart warriors will eventually overrun the orcs. I'll find a way out of here.
What do you want me to do then?
Find the Hagraven that snatched my alchemy bag and grab the elixir. I couldn't wait for Evelie, so I found the moss on my own. Of course, that's when I ran into the Winterborn. Anyway, get the elixir and destroy that tree. Finish this for me.
Okay. So we're
There
going
you
to.
are. I was looking all over for...
Yeah. What now?
I'm not 100% certain, but I bet I could break the chain holding up the cage with a few well-placed arrows.
All right. You help 11. I'll go get Tiny's elixir.
Sure. Don't worry. I've got this. You don't suppose the cage will shatter on impact, do you?
Just make sure he doesn't get hurt.
No worries. I never hit anything I'm not aiming at. Well, except for that one time. But that toad... Hey, Alanon! I need you to stay very, very still so I can get you down.
With a bow and arrow?
She's
The
kind of
cage
funny.
will drop into the fire with me inside.
Just make sure you tuck and roll.
Tuck and roll. Oh, they're not going to show it. That's too bad. That's funny. So, back in the room with the big tree, and I'm going to go to the left this time to find the hag raven. There looks like there's some others down here already fighting with them. So it could be an easier fight. That looks like the one right there, right? Because there's his alchemist bag. And there's that. So this is going to be one of the bigger fights here.
What vile sorcery! We'll all be better off when this tree finally burns.
Yep. So we got his briar elixir. Did all of that. So now we've got to destroy the briar heart tree, which is the one out here in the middle, I imagine. I'm just guessing, but would make a lot of sense, right? Yep.
You found the elixir?
I did.
Pour it on the tree.
That's what I was about to do.
Around their way.
Tell me what to do. I figured it out. Here we go. King, get out of my way.
Defend the tree until the elixir does its work. Just
Okay.
don't let the Winterborn get close enough to heal it.
No! Stop the intruders! The tree must not be destroyed!
Where are they? Let's see them. Ah, there's one. Oh, we've got a big meter at the top here to where we're not going to let them heal it, I guess. Or we have to wait till it's destroyed. That's probably more likely. We're just waiting for it to slowly go down and be destroyed. I don't think I've ever been into a ring event like this with Elder Scrolls Online, so it's kind of new and different. What was he doing with the root there? I guess that's how they're trying to heal it. That's pretty crazy. Just got them all over now. This is a lot. Oops. Hit my special.
Stop the intruders! The tree must not be
Keep
destroyed!
those healers away from the tree.
No! Stop the intruders!
I can't even
The
tell
tree
who's
must
screaming.
not be destroyed!
I don't know. I can't tell if I'm winning or losing. That meter at the top keeps going down, so I'm gonna wait till I get closer to one end or the other. Wow.
Now, let's
That
go
was
take care of Isaac.
forever in a day to complete. That took a very long time. And if you're doing that, make sure that you are targeting the tenders, or the guys that are actually healing the roots as you do things. There's a lot of loops. We killed so many things. But this is not what we
Found
want.
the elixir. Pour it on the tree.
So
the Winterborn
yeah,
are on their
where do I go
way.
next? Oh, we just need to
Defend the tree until
exit.
the elixir does its work. Just don't let the Winterborn get close enough to heal it.
No!
It's somebody
Stop
else's
the
quest.
intruders!
We're,
The tree must not be destroyed.
We're getting the heck out of here. Now that they're at, we're going to have to talk to the alchemist here real fast.
Need to catch my breath.
Well, do it
I'll be
quickly,
fine.
dude.
He tried to roast you. That's not how we define fine where I come from.
Compared to some of my adventures, this was practically a day at the fair.
All right, come on, man.
The wood elf got me out of that cage with a damn fine strike. Damn fine. And you handled the Briarheart tree perfectly.
I wouldn't say
well
that.
done.
Did the elixir work? Is the source of the Briar Hearts dead?
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
I watched the roots burn with my own eyes. The siege commander needs to hear about this, so we can press the advantage and put an end to the Winterborn threat. As for me, I'm going to relax. Somewhere in Orsinium with a very large drink.
Very good.
You have your report, soldier. Return to the siege commander, and let's finish off these Winterborn bastards.
Right. So, as you can see, we're getting slowly closer into finishing up this big quest line. I didn't realize when I started it was going to be multi-parts, but it is. That was pretty enjoyable. I'm glad I went through that. I hope you're enjoying these episodes. If you are, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and leave any comments you may have. I've been working on my Templar build here, so it looks like it's working out pretty well, although it does look like I have some gear that needs to be fixed up. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Subscriptions help me out, and you'll get notified of anything new coming out on the channel, and I've got something new almost every single day of the week, so you want to make sure you subscribe. Till next time, bye.